Afternoon, guys. It's Scotty here. Not posted a video in a while, and something that's came up recently that I've seen a lot of is a lot of bullshit that coaches preach to a lot of their clients and prospective clients about excuses. You may well have all seen these things online saying your basically excuses are bullshit and nobody's got a reason they can't make it to the gym and follow a meal plan, that kind of thing. Now, to a certain extent, some of that is true, but I think it goes way over the top. It doesn't give any sort of sympathy or empathy to somebody's actual own individual circumstances. Now, as I go through this video, I've got notes beside me here which I'm going to look back on because I've wrote a lot of good stuff down here. I don't want to miss anything out. I want to make sure that the video is relevant for you. Okay. Now, there's a few reasons and excuses. In my mind, that reasons are something valid, and reasons are normally courageous, or as opposed to excuses which are normally lame and cowardly. If you've got a genuine reason that you can't achieve something and you can't attain something, if you're going to make up an excuse for the same reason, for missing a session or missing a meal that you should have eaten, you're probably going to be more dishonest. Reasons are real issues, things that are happening in your life and they're not just made up, whereas excuses normally deflect from the real issues, okay? And reasons often come from virtues. So if you're hard working or you're a family person, you may well want to miss a gym session to get ahead at your work, stay late at your place of work, and that impacts on your ability to make the gym 100% of the time. Or if you're a big family person or like going out with your friends, that's really important to you, then you may well miss the odd session to go to a party, go and see your mum and dad, whatever. I say these are all very, very valid reasons, okay? Now, excuses, they will normally come from vices. So, for example, if you like to go for a drink at the weekend, and you're planning to be doing a session on the Monday and you're just completely knackered, you will probably end up making an excuse to your coach so that you don't have to go to the session. So that goes back to what we're saying is that excuses a lot of the time come from dishonesty. Okay, so the difference between the two: reasons are valid, courageous, you're not hiding anything. Excuses, you're more likely to make something up. Could be seen as cowardly and they do deflect from the real issues at hand. Okay. Another big difference between reasons and excuses. Reasons are often a way to say no to something lesser, so in the longer term that you achieve something better. So, example, if you've got aspirations at your work and you've got a big report due, are you really going to miss out on a deadline at your work that could lead to a promotion, perhaps more wages? To go and spend an hour in the gym? I don't think so. I think you should get that report done, get that out the road, then you can concentrate on the gym and you've got more time, okay? If your intrinsic personality wants to get ahead at work, then there's no reason a coach should be telling you that you can't work like that night, okay? You can make up the session at the gym another time. Whereas excuses, you will normally say no to better things because you're too afraid to give up lesser things. That'll be stuff like, I like to eat pizza on a Monday night with my wife when we watch a movie. That's a wee bit lame as far as I'm concerned. Why can't you watch that movie with your wife and eat a healthy meal? And just think of that for a second. Of course you can do it. That's what I'm saying. Excuses are lame and they're dishonest, okay? Another difference between reasons and excuses. Reasons will often improve morale, okay? Whereas excuses are going to destroy morale. Again, it comes to that dishonesty thing. Just be honest with yourself. If there is a genuine reason that you can't make the gym or you've messed up in your meal plan, that is absolutely fine. Just be honest. Get back on track. Don't worry about it, and just move on, okay? Make up that lost time and just be determined to get back on track as soon as possible. Now, I've got clients who have achieved huge weight losses, and I think there's one thing that runs true in them all. People would maybe ask them, is it the diet, exercise, or is it supplements that have helped them lose all that weight? My answer to all that would be no. What they done is they decided to stop paying attention to the excuses. Okay, that's it. They focused on the reasons that they wanted to lose weight, and they weren't making up bullshit in their head as to why they couldn't do it. They were focused, they had written their reasons down, and they followed it. Okay. Now, so if your coach ever comes down on you for missing sessions due to work, what I would say is challenge them. I'd call them out on their bullshit. Did these guys all get fit working a 9 to 5 job with pressures, family, etc.? Maybe they did, and if they did, hats off to them. But I know, personally, I worked a 9 to 5 office job for years and years and years. And while I had a basic level of fitness, it wasn't until I gave that up that I could truly say that I was in proper shape. Okay, so hats off to all you guys who do achieve it while you're working a 9 to 5 job. And honestly, I respect you greatly for that. Okay. Ask your coach, is their work not important to them? You know what I mean? So if you've stayed late at work to achieve something and they've given you a dressing down because you missed that night session, just say, well, is your work not important to you? Have you never missed a session? For example, to go and spend time with your family, you've never moved things around. I'm sure that they have. Okay, so as I say, call them out on their bullshit. Now, does your coach have aspirations for their career? Again, that comes down to the same thing. If you have to work late, there's no reason a coach should be saying to you that's out of order, alright? Because damn sure that coach has stayed late at work at some point in their lives to go and achieve their goals. And that may well be something, gym-wise, that could be doing a double session instead of a single session in one day because they want to achieve something. So again, just turn it around on them. I don't think that any decent coach should be telling you you're out of order, okay? So remember guys, if you miss a session for a genuine reason, that's okay. Just get back on track as soon as possible. Make up for the lost time, alright? It's only when you start making excuses for not sending your photos or measurements, that's when you're setting yourself up to fail. I've got a few guys on my books just now who have been doing that. Been with me say since January, February. They've never sent me their weight, never sent me their measurements, never sent me a picture of their food. So I've got to be better at coming down on that. And what I've heard from that is a load of excuses. Oh, my phone's not working. Well, has it not been working since January? You're talking shite to me here? Or I don't have scales. I've got scales in the gym, guys. Honestly, you've got to just stop making stuff up in your own head. Okay, just get on with it. So that's it. We're all busy, guys, and we've all got pressures. So all I'm saying here is don't believe that your coach is superhuman and everything's perfect in life. They've got their own pressures too. They've let people down. They've had to rearrange things in the past as well. Okay. So don't get downbeat if your coach is on top of you for missing something. Just get back on track, and that's the culture that I like to train my clients in. Okay, it's about support. It's about understanding what's going on in their own lives, and being there to help them through it, guys. So that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed that. Any questions, just comment below. And if you need any help with your training, nutrition, whether that's online or one-to-one in person, or send me private training, just send me a wee message on my Facebook page and I'll be in touch, okay? Cheers, bye-bye.